Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Joining us on this somewhat blustery Wednesday afternoon. It probably is for you, but I think it's, by the sound of it, just a warm-up act for Friday when we get a proper storm coming through. So what better to do on a Wednesday than talk about holidays? Because of the dodgy weather, I put a lovely image behind me today. You can see the Maldives. And Polly has tried to out-gazump me with putting an even better image behind her. But there we are. So we're joined today by Polly from Just You, who's going to talk all things solos in terms of holidays, in terms of the types of destinations you can visit, and probably more importantly, the range of holidays they do as well, which is really, really extensive. So hopefully you'll enjoy that this afternoon. As ever, please ask questions, tap the screen and type a question into the chat facility. I will ask Polly the questions later on, and I will even try and catch her out with a few ones as well to make sure she really knows her stuff on Just You, but I know she does, so I think it'd be hard to catch her out. But without further ado, I will pass over to you, Polly.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Miles. My screen. So a very, very warm welcome at Just You.
You've still not got your main slide up.
Huh? My notes on.
Yeah, your notes are at the bottom now. It just should be just start show, shouldn't it? I can assure you all, we rehearsed this earlier and it was working perfectly, as ever it would.
What about now? Still?
No, still the same. Amanda, if you're watching this and you can see anything different, let me know, but I can see a sort of half and half at the moment. Now we've got you full screen.
Okay, bear with.
Okay. Bear with us, everybody. Normal service will be resumed shortly. Don't worry if your screen is completely blank. That's what it'll be until Polly rejoins us in a moment.
Try this.
Yes, that's it.
Can you see it now? Full
yeah,
screen?
Perfect.
Technical issues, don't you just love them? Right, I'll start then. So it was a great pleasure to be here with Miles Morgan to talk about Just You. So at Just You, which we are really proud to say is that we are the market leader in solo travel. So we have over 15 years experience in delivering holidays exclusively for solo travelers. So no one else knows what our customers want more than us. We create unique guided experiences that give solo travelers the opportunity to experience the world with other solo travelers. So we know that no two customers are the same and all have different reasons for traveling independently, which is why we take care of every detail and take away the worry and the stress of organizing a holiday. And we have a huge, amazing range of holidays to offer as well. So with hundreds of tours across the globe, we have everything and something to suit every traveler, from holidays to the UK, to the European delights, Asian adventures, life-changing tours of the Americas, and also festive holidays too. We offer so many different types of styles of holidays to meet the needs of every solo traveler, from relaxed tours based in just 1 or 2 hotels to classic touring, moving on every couple of days, and also walking holidays, which are a bit more physically demanding, but also so rewarding. And it's time to begin your adventure with Just You. Just pick your destination, Choose your travel style and then tailor your trip as you like it. There really is something for everyone. So let us take care of your every need. Traveling solo, but never alone, is probably the best way to describe a solo tour. You'll be traveling with like-minded people. The group will no doubt have a mixture of ages and experiences, so you'll meet a variety of people that share the same sense of adventure. Some may have traveled with just you before, whereas others may be first-time travelers. And you'll find that you'll have so much in common with your fellow travelers. And before you know it, stories and laughter will be heard as you dine together every day. And we find that the overall mix of people really does add to the whole experience. And I've personally done a Just You tour, actually, and this really is true. And a personal experience of mine, I did a tour to Venice a few years ago now, which was just fabulous. It was the first Just You holiday I'd done before. I'd never been on it before. And just to give you an idea of the types of people, so we had a younger lady, a 32-year-old lady. She'd never been on a Just You tour before. She was very nervous. She'd just split up with her partner. She'd never been on holiday, like I say, on her own. And she was very shy, she was very timid, and she stayed with the tour manager the whole way through, and which was absolutely fine. And she had an absolutely wonderful time, and she then went on to book more holidays as well. I still kept in touch with her. And then on the other side of that, we had an 85-year-old lady who she was actually, that was her 13th tour with us. And she was the life and soul of the party. She absolutely loved a Just You holiday. She had an absolutely wonderful time. She would be part of the group for breakfast, and then she'd come on the tour, the excursions as well with us. And then she'd like to go off and do her own thing. And it was fabulous. I mean, she had a husband, she was married, but she didn't like going on holiday with him. She liked to do her own thing. So yeah, that's just an idea of the different types of customers that actually come on a Just You holiday with us. So as well as organised excursions, there's plenty of opportunity to do your own thing. This is your holiday for you to enjoy your own way, like that 85-year-old lady did on our holiday. Our hotels are always in great locations as well, and just for that reason, so it's accessible and you can get in and out of it. We build in plenty of free time so you can head off and explore if you wish to do so. Maybe take time out for yourself, or just relax and spend some time shopping or exploring the local restaurants, museums, architecture. But before long, trust me, you'll be giving or taking recommendations of the best souvenir shops and seafood restaurants around with your fellow travellers and your tour manager as well. And it's probably fair to say that tour managers are actually even more important on a Just You holiday, giving you complete reassurance that we are right by your side to ensure that your holiday runs completely smoothly. So each of our Just You tour managers has been carefully selected for their years of experience in escorting solo travellers. So you will often be have our specialist local guides as well with you, who love to share their wealth of expert knowledge and bringing those destinations to life. You'll see destinations in a new light and also have new experiences that you would never have done if you go it alone. And I think that's also what's special about Just You. You get to do things you never would have thought of, and you don't have that expert knowledge from the tour manager or the local guides. Also at London airports as well, we have a Just You airport representative to greet you and provide you with any help. And I know I am a little bit lost when I get to airports. I hate them. I feel like they're quite overwhelming, but we have someone there with a Just You clipboard to show you the way, to show you where your check-in desk is and what the process is you need to go through. And this can be really valuable, I think, for those traveling solo, perhaps maybe for the first time, you've never done an airport on your own. It's a great way to start. And our reps can really set you at ease immediately on your holiday. And there's so much included on a holiday with Just You. So a room of your own is guaranteed, a double or a twin with no single supplement. We have our expert tour managers, which I've already mentioned. And there's always a welcome get together as well, whether that's a drink or a dinner. And it's a great way to meet the group as well. Breakfast is included every single day. You can tailor your trips as well to suit you. So you can extend your stay. There's free time to explore as well. And there are also flight and room upgrades as well. Plenty of excursions are included. And there is also the multi-booker offer of £50 off your holiday, of every extra holiday that you book with us. And in fact, on average, customers who book with Just You, once they do take their first holiday, the average they book is 3 holidays a year with us, and that's primarily just because of the different types of holiday that we offer for the solo traveller. So we have a huge range of different types of touring. So our collection of worldwide holidays has been designed exclusively for solos, from short breaks to epic journeys, discovering fascinating cities, spectacular scenery, and fabulous sights in great company. Classic touring. So this is the most traditional and popular of all of our tours, giving you the opportunity to discover and stay in multiple amazing destinations. So whether it's just exploring the world or seeing an iconic landmark, this is the perfect holiday for those seeking out those hidden treasures. We also have the leisurely touring. So alternatively, if you want to unwind and take time out of your busy life, but you still want to see the world and make thrilling discoveries, then you get that with our relaxed leisurely tours, which take you to places that you can see so much from in just perhaps 1 or 2 hotels. And then we have our relax and discover options. So these are a slower pace of tour centered just around 1 hotel, and these are perfect. They have the balance of relaxation and exploration. So if going to the beach and sitting by a pool is what interests you, and then perhaps going off and doing excursions, then this is the option for you for relax and discovered. We also have short breaks as well. So it's an ideal way to discover a place, from sunning it up in Dubai or jet setting it off to the magical metropolis of New York. We do take you there. So have a think about that. We also do some short breaks, UK breaks as well. Cruising. So we have a few options of cruising. So we have you can discover Croatia from an exclusively chartered small ship. And you can also sail Halong Bay as part of the tour Discover Vietnam. We also have our brand new river cruise program, which literally launched a couple of weeks ago, which I will talk in a little bit more detail. I've got a couple of slides on that. And we also have festive tours, which were ever so popular. So the season that we've just done over Christmas and New Year, it was a complete sellout. It was very, very popular. But we are also going to be relaunching the festive programme for 2022 very, very soon. So watch this space if you are interested in that. We also, as I mentioned before, offer other options to tailor make your holiday. So like room upgrades, flight upgrades, options to extend your stay as well. And I just wanted to highlight this as well. So what's great about our solo holidays with Just You is that we have smaller group sizes. And I think that's really important. So the tour that I travelled on, we had 24 of us. And on average, our group size is actually about 25. So it's a really nice number. 9 times out of 10, we will use the bigger coaches, the larger 52-seaters, 54-seaters, I think it is. But obviously not filling it out to the max. You're not all kind of on top of each other. And I think that's really important about group size. Having a smaller group size really does make that holiday much, much better. So you can start your holiday in style with Just You. So we have our free private chauffeur service available on all flight inclusive holidays. So your holiday begins as soon as your chauffeur arrives at your home, and you can relax in the comfort of your vehicle as your own professional, punctual and reliable chauffeur and take the hassle out of getting you to the airport. It's just a really fabulous way. And it's your own car. They don't do multiple pickups. It's not a minibus. They'll pick you up from your home and take you to the airport. It's a really great way to start. There is alternative options as well included. So we do have the free car parking. So if you prefer to drive yourself to the airport, there is that other option. And if you'd like to make your own way, then we do offer £100 reduction on your holiday if you choose to make your own way to the airport. And they are on all flight inclusive holidays. So there are some fantastic, as I mentioned before, additional features of a Just You holiday that really do make the difference for solo travellers. So if you're travelling long haul, then you will have free access to an airport lounge. And there's no better way to start your journey. It's a great way to get to know fellow travellers before the flight. And what's great is that everyone's got those bright pink luggage labels. So you can generally spot who is a Just You customer, and you can get to know them straight away in the lounge, which is fab. Eating together as well is a really important part. I know it's a really important part for holidays for me, but it's an important part of solo travel as well. So we make sure that breakfast is included every single day on all of our holidays, and as well as plenty of other meals as well. So we do know how important it is for solo travelers to have their own space, which is why everyone is guaranteed their own room, a double or a twin, with no single supplement. I think people have these kind of visions that we squeeze people in little single rooms, solo rooms at the back of a hotel with a view of the bins. Absolutely, that's not us. You get your own double or twin at sole occupancy, and as I said, not a single supplement in sight. And we also have complete peace of mind and flexibility with our flexibility promise. So Just You is flexibility promise has been created to give you complete peace of mind and to make you feel confident when you're booking your holiday with us. We have been awarded the WTTC Safe Travel Stamp, which recognises businesses and destinations worldwide that have adopted a new set of global protocols to support the return of safe travel around the world. So before you travel, we have our low deposit and lower payments. So we understand that the world is still adapting. So we want to be as flexible as possible and give you peace of mind when you book your overseas holiday with Miles Morgan. You can secure your holiday for just £21. And if you need to amend, no problem, we won't charge. And we even better, we'll let you pay closer to your holiday as well. We also have hassle-free bookings with flexible amendments. So you can change or amend your booking as many times as you need to without incurring any amendment fees or arrangement fees. You have complete flexibility up to 75 days before departure. And we also have 100% protection. So when you book your holiday with us, you can have complete peace of mind. Your money is 100% protected through our independent trust fund. Any money you pay is held in an independent trust fund governed by third-party trustees. It is also a condition of our ATOL licence and is regularly monitored by the Civil Aviation Authority. So we don't receive any of your money until after you've come back from your holiday. So your money is 100% protected no matter what. And also, in addition to our trust account, we have also the security of all of our holidays, which are financially protected by ATOL and APTA schemes as well. And with the Safe Travel Stamp by the WTTC, this means that we are committed to adhering to protocols and guidelines that are set to us, so you can relax knowing that you are looked after. We have our highly trained tour managers, and they are amazing, and they are trained to handle all manner of situations, and COVID is no exception. So they will receive specific health and safety training and will be able to implement the specific protocols where required. There will also be an enhanced level of cleaning on board your coach, and deep cleaning practices will be adhered to, and there will be hand sanitizers provided, but obviously we always recommend that you carry your own as well. Accommodation, so all of our accommodation providers will be working to the very highest of standards, which you already enjoy a private room of your own on all of our trips. All of our partners will be guided by local government operational standards of hygiene and new protocols that we issue to them. And then experience in local culture and sites as well. So you already enjoy everything being taken care of, and Adjust You Holiday, and now is no exception. So we continue to work extremely closely with our local partners, as we always have, to ensure entry to local attractions, meals included, and any other experiences we at HOFA adhere to local health and safety standards, and that the correct protocols are followed as well. So we have our 2022 programme, which is out now, which we are really excited, but hot off the press. I don't even think Miles knows this actually. We are literally loading up our tours for 2023, and the prices will be available very, very soon. So look out for that. Go and speak to your experts at Miles Morgan, and they will be able to talk you through the 2023 programme that we will have on sale very, very soon, which is really exciting. I love a new programme. And before I talk a little bit about destinations, I just wanted to share with you that something else that we are really, really passionate about here at Just You. So our mission is to change lives through travel. We do that through our CARES programme that we run alongside our not-for-profit partner, the Planetera Foundation. And this is to ensure that the communities we visit benefit from tourism. So the CARES programme is built on the belief that travel is the biggest force for wealth distribution the world has ever seen, and on the sobering knowledge that in many destinations around the world, most local people do not benefit from tourism money coming into their country. Together with the Planetary Foundation, we are committed to changing that. And it's all about giving people a chance to earn an income from tourism. So providing a hand up, not a handout. And that's what's really important to us, a hand up, not a handout. And we're working to create sustainable solutions that enable local people and communities, giving them the chance to change their own lives rather than completely depend on charitable donations, which really don't address long-term solutions. So we've seen over the last 18 months to nearly 2 years now, just how important community is globally. We are all in this together and we are supporting each other. And here's some of the projects that we support. We've got the Navajo food truck there on the left-hand side, but we also have the Sri Cafe. And this is the, on the right-hand side there, this is the Women's Development Centre in Kandy, Sri Lanka. And they've been working to create equal opportunities for women since 1986. And this is a registered non-profit organisation that runs programmes to combat violence against women and empower them as equal members of society. And one of their programmes is Sri, which is being a handicraft shop for women entrepreneurs. And as part of the Sri Lanka tour that we have, customers get to go along and see a fabulous cookery demonstration, and they also get to sit down and have lunch with these women. And it really is one of those fabulous experiences, an amazing experience that customers get to have. And it's also giving back to the community as well, which is nice, feel good scenario. And as I mentioned, we have our UK breaks as well. So I just wanted to touch on this one. Then this is a new tour that we introduced for 2022. And this is a brand new tour to Edinburgh. And it's a short break. Customers get to visit iconic sites such as Edinburgh Castle, the Royal Mile, and learn all about the history of the fascinating city. We also get to visit the Royal Yacht Britannia, as well as enjoy an evening walking tour of the Old Town as well. So that one's 4 days, 3 nights staying in a 4-star hotel. It's just a fabulous tour. 5 included meals within that as well. It's just something. And perhaps if you're maybe want to try a Just You holiday before perhaps maybe booking a longer or a further afield tour, then doing a UK break. We have UK breaks all over the country, the Kent coastline, Stratford upon Avon, lots of different destinations, Leeds Castle up in the north as well. So lots of different UK breaks, which are always a great option to try if you've never done a Just You holiday before. And then this is a fabulous tour as well for Tuscany, highlights of Tuscany. I've actually done a Tuscany tour with our sister brand, Travel Sphere. So this is just fabulous. And I just wanted to highlight one of the experiences that you get to have on here is actually you get to dine in a family home, which is really, really lovely. So this is a multi-generational family home. They live on a vineyard and olive grove. It's 3 generations that live here. And as a tour, you get to go in and you're welcomed into their home. What was fabulous about our trip was that nobody spoke a word of English. Our tour manager actually she was Italian, so she could communicate with them, but no one else, none of the family could speak English. So we were just kind of muddling through, but it was great. We all got on. I mean, we had a 7-course meal that they hand cooked for us. They gave us a tour of their vineyards as well. We did wine tasting, we did olive tasting. They played some live music for us. It turned out to just be one of the best evenings and experiences that I've had. It was really fabulous. And then River Cruise, I just wanted to mention River Cruise as well. So we just launched our fabulous River Cruise program, and which is new for 2022. So we've got 2 different departures to the Rhone and the Rhine, with Just You. It's a 4-star premium product and it is all inclusive. This is just a bit of an inside of the ship. It's the brand is Viva Cruises, and you get things like you get a bottle of fizz on arrival, you get a fully stocked mini bar, all your drinks are included, high tea or afternoon tea. It is included on board as well. It's premium service. You get luxury bath products in your cabin as well. And this just to give you an idea. So it's a traditional ship, and it's a real kind of, you get a feel of elegance on board there. But if it's River Cruise you're interested in, again, there's no single supplements on our River Cruise program. which is fantastic. And we've also got an early bird saving of £100 if you book before the end of February. And on that as well, we do have our sale. So we have our epic sale on at the moment for Just You. So the savings are up to £250 per person. That's on our worldwide holidays. It really is fantastic. We don't normally do sale offers with Just You. I mean, I've worked for the brand now nearly 9 years, coming up 9 years. And this is our biggest sale that we've ever done. This offer is ending, although it may be extended, but I think it's ending the 28th of February. But don't forget that saving also, you get your free private chauffeur service as well included within that, and incredible adventures they do away with Just You. So hopefully I've given you some inspiration to think about taking a holiday with Just You and booking with Miles Morgan. I've talked about the different styles of holiday, what's included in the fantastic private chauffeur service that we offer on all flight inclusive holidays. I've given you a flavour of Italy. I've given you a flavour, there was Italy in there, wasn't there? UK and our river cruises. And we have so many other destinations. I mean, there's not enough time in the day to actually talk through it all. But please do, if you've got any questions about other destinations. But we do the Far East, we do the Americas, Canada, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and we even go to the Galapagos as well. Some really lovely destinations, Iceland, Jordan. And our holidays are for independent travellers, not necessarily single people. And there really is something for everyone wanting to travel solo. So if you have any questions, please do type them in the chat box there, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions.
Polly, one thing you mentioned then is that, and I think I'm right in saying that this is a trend for solo travellers, is increasingly the people travelling on them are not single. It just so happens they don't want to go on the same holiday and like the same thing as their partner. Is that true?
Absolutely, yeah. We are, and from my personal experience, we've had a real range of different types of people. So people who maybe they have different interests to their partner and they want to just go on holiday. Maybe they want to go to Tuscany and their partner wants to go on a sailing holiday. It's a great opportunity. We do have people that are solo, perhaps newly widowed, or they don't have a partner. And sometimes we find that it might be two females that want to travel together, but they want their own room. And that's another great way. And they want to travel with a group of other people and get to know other people. So that's also another option. I mean, don't get me wrong, we do have single people as well, but generally not. We just have a real mixture. And I think that's what makes Just You and traveling with Just You a real kind of a unique experience. It's not
I can
single...
imagine that adds something to it. Because you've got a real diverse mix of people. What about
it's not singles ready to mingle, I must say that.
No. What about nationalities on board? Is it all UK or is it multinational?
So we do sell. So it is predominantly UK customers. It is a UK brand. However, we did launch a few years ago back to the Canadian market. So we do have a few Canadian people on our trips, but it is very small. So the majority are UK customers. And
just to confirm, the maximum size that people will be traveling with, the minimum size you'll run at would be what?
So we do group sizes from 15 to 35. I mean, we've run tours, particularly that some of the particularly since the pandemic, we've run some tours with like 12 people on, just to get things going. And we did tours to St Lucia last month, and they were really, really popular. And that was Relax and Discover, where you stay in one hotel and do excursions from that one hotel. So there is, I mean, it's an absolute maximum of 35. And I think that's really key. You don't want to be traveling with 50, 60 other people in a group where you can't keep up. It's not personable. But so I think it's a really good point.
Yeah, I think with that kind of group size, there's enough people to meet and mingle with, but it isn't overpowering and, just too many. It's kind of a balance, isn't there?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And in terms of what's hot and what's selling at the moment, destination-wise with Just You, where are people booking at the moment?
So for us, Italy is our number one. We've got the most tours to Italy actually within our programme. But I think with the recent government announcements about what's opening up, so Portugal, Madeira, Greece, these are all kind of starting to pick up. Croatia has always been a real kind of top seller for us as well. I mean, I love Croatia. I've been to Croatia, and it's such a fabulous destination. It's on a lot of people's bucket lists. But yeah, a lot of Europe at the moment, but also further afield, USA, Canada, the Rocky Mountaineer that we do with Canada is really, really popular as well. But I think when things start to open up and the confidence is there, then further afield, I mean, like I say, we go to Australia, New Zealand. We know that they've made recent announcements, which is really exciting. I know I've got family in Australia, so that's wonderful to hear. And places like Africa as well, that we go to, Morocco, Jordan, Asia as well, India, China, Japan. This it will get there, and it is all on sale for us. And those sorts of departures will be later on in the year. So, but they're selling and they're booking up quickly, which is great.
God, you've done well. There's still no questions at the moment. You are doing well. I'll continue. So in terms of 2023, people wanted to book for next year.
Yes.
The program is going to be on sale shortly.
Yeah, I literally had a message just then. I've seen it's being loaded today, actually, onto our system. So as soon as I have that information, I'll obviously communicate that all out to the guys, all the experts at Miles Morgan, and it will be ready to book. A lot of the program is what is now. So a lot of the stuff that's out there now is just we've extended the dates into 2023.
I think it's important to say for people watching this that you kind of think because nobody's traveled because of COVID, everything's available and wide open and bookings are easy. But actually, bizarrely, it's almost the opposite way round, because we've had 2 years of people going nowhere, and the majority of people have just rolled their holiday forward by another 12 months. So you've almost got 2 years worth of people crunched in 22. That's why I asked about 23, because, you know, people that are inquiring today and interested in booking something, if you do find it's not available, then, you know, do ask about 23, because it could well be you can get something in for 23 and maybe do something different in 22.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is why we're keen to get it on sale as soon as possible, because like you say, a lot of 2022 is booking up quickly from the previous 2 years.
And I think, you know, what you're saying on trends is what we're seeing in the shops at the moment is people are watching as places open, and almost the volume of bookings just literally return. So Australia is a prime example. You know, at Miles Morgan Travel, we had hardly any inquiries at all for 2 years. And as soon as things changed a few weeks ago, all of a sudden the bookings and inquiries started coming in almost, it's just like a tap turning on like that. So everybody does want to travel. It's just waiting for the environment to be right. And the great news is it's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one of the great things about an escorted holiday is you are literally looked after from start to finish. So you know that whole holiday is a package. You are picked up from your front door and you are dropped off at your front door, and you've got that tour manager. Every step of the way, if there are any problems related to COVID or anything else, you will be looked after. And I think that's what's really great about being with a tour and a tour manager, is that there's nothing to worry about. It's great.
I think it's very reassuring this year of all years, probably. It's always reassuring, but this year in particular, I think you're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ryan, I'm going to put you right on the spot now. You can select, and I'm going to nail you down to one and one only. A tour that you think in the Just You program everybody should be looking to book. Which one would you go for?
Oh gosh. Oh, I don't think we've rehearsed this.
And also, I'll give you some time to think about it. You've also got to give us a really good reason why.
Okay, I would say the Croatian Island Explorer. Now, you wouldn't necessarily think of a cruise as a tour, but it is. We basically charter a ship. And it's a fabulous ship, and this particular tour is actually a maximum of 20 people, and I know I've got it in my mind because I've been doing some marketing on it recently as well, and a colleague actually went on it, and it is just fabulous. So it's cruising around the coastline of Croatia, just nipping in and out of all the tiny little fabulous towns, flying in and out of Split. It's a half board as well, so a lot of the meals are included. There's a lot of highlights included as well. We actually go to Kraken National Park on it. I'm just trying to racked my brain as well.
That is amazing. The waterfalls there are just...
Have you been? I've not been.
Yes.
My colleague.
Out of this world. Out of this world.
It's definitely a wow moment.
You drive along quite a bland drive, and I'm thinking, where am I going here? There's not going to be much wow on this trip. And then you just sort of get to a bit of greenery, and you get out, and you think, right, okay, where are we doing now? And you walk down these tracks, down and down, into the most incredible wooded valley full of waterfall. I've never seen anything like it. Absolutely spectacular. You're so right.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah, I personally, I've not done it. It's on my bucket list, and every time I kind of see that tour, I'm like, I need to do it. We also do we visit a vineyard, we do wine tasting, we do olive oil tasting on board the ship. It's just fabulous. And I think because you're part of the ship as well, there's only 20 people on it. It's a lovely experience, a really relaxed kind of, a great way just to see all the coastlines. And off the back of the ship, you can drop down on the steps, and they throw out some inflatables, and you can go swimming in the crystal clear waters. I mean, that's right up my street. So that's
did you know I did that for my holiday last summer?
Did you? No,
I didn't. Did you?
No,
I did.
didn't.
I absolutely. That was my holiday last summer. One of those explorers in Croatia. It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And what I do think is, where you're spot on, is for a solo traveller, that kind of experience is just brilliant, because it's so sociable on the boat, and the boat is just a perfect kind of size that you get to know lots of people. It's great fun. It's interactive. Oh yeah, it's a blinder. I think you've done well there. I'd have picked that one.
Good option. Good option.
It is a really good option. Yeah.
Another one as well. I just must touch on is St Lucia. I did say St Lucia, but they're going now. The tours are running at the moment. There's one early March going, and we stay in one hotel, and it's a kind of a similar experience where it is a relaxed pace of tour. It's not kind of your traditional moving on from place to place, and I just think it's just another option of touring, that's something that I would like to do.
St Lucia. Different, really different. Very good. Well, you've done well, because you haven't had any questions. You've done exceptionally well. So thank you, everybody, for joining. If it's inspired you to inquire about a Just You, contact your local Miles Morgan travel shop. We can help you out. If you have got a question you didn't want to ask Polly in an open forum like this, the shops can get hold of Polly and ask her anything you like. So, do just ask the question. If you're interested in something for this year, a lot of people haven't got anything in the diary for this year, we can do that. And equally, as Polly said, for 2023, very shortly we'll be able to book that too as well. So lots of opportunities. So thank you, everybody, for joining on this windy Wednesday. Thank you, Polly, for your time. You were fantastic. Certainly whetting my appetite to do something and travel. So thank you very much, and enjoy your day, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.